day and it didn't blink. I did. I blinked because I saw something I wasn't ready to name. Same eyes, same breath, same way I always pretend. But the light hit my face and I saw the crack, not in the glass, in me. I held still longer than I should have, long enough to wonder if I was already gone. Keep the lights low because brightness makes me flinch. Not for mood, not for comfort. Because shadows don't ask questions. Because silence doesn't scream. Because when it's quiet, I can hear the things I've buried, the names I never said, the nights I never slept, the shape I've worn so long it feels like skin, but it's just a costume stitched from within. Same skin, same breath, same name. I've lived inside this frame longer than anyone knows, longer than I wanted. Freedom is a lie I tell myself when I'm too tired to scream. Reality is the role I play when someone's watching, but when no one's looking, I bleed. I bleed in silence. I bleed in ink. I bleed in songs no one hears. They said I was getting better. They said I was making progress. I smiled because that's what you do when they're writing notes. I nodded because that's what you do when they're watching the clock. But inside I was carving truths into the walls of my throat. 45 minutes of pretending, 45 minutes of swallowing the scream. No one reads the blood behind the smile. No one sees the bruises beneath the breath. I bring tea because it's normal. I bring flowers because it's expected. I bring the dream before it's dreamed, 'cause I know how this ends. I know the breath before it stutters. I know the lie before it's spoken. I know the shape before it wakes. I know the monster because I'm it. Same skin, same breath, same name. I've lived inside this frame longer than anyone should. Freedom is a costume I wear when I need to be loved. Reality's a role I play when I need to be safe. But I am not safe, I am not free. I am the one keeping it alive, and I don't know why. I sing to the walls because they don't interrupt. I sing to the silence because it doesn't lie. I sing the song that hasn't been chosen yet, because I know what comes next. I always know. I wait because I have to. I wait because the scream isn't ready. I wait because the blade is still clean. Not a patient, not a subject, not a case, just a vessel. Still here, still mine, still bleeding, still pretending, still wearing the same skin. And it's starting to rot.